F-22 demonstration team. From Greenfield, Indiana, dedicated crew chief Technical Sergeant Jared Poole. From West Bend, Wisconsin, dedicated crew chief Sierra David Newell. From Dayton, Ohio, avionics technician Staff Sergeant Rod Ford. From Canastito, New York, Public Affairs Officer Staff Sergeant Lauren Diaz. From Monument, Colorado, our safety officer and combat-ready fighter pilot Captain Carter Tora Thorne. And your 2026 F-22 demonstration fighter pilot with more than 700 hours flying the F-22 Raptor. From New York Mills, Minnesota, Captain Nicholas Laz Laterno. You are about to witness the maneuvering capabilities of the most advanced and most lethal fighter aircraft in the United States Air Force. The F-22 you will see today is an unmodified and fully combat-capable aircraft. While we can't show you everything that makes the Raptor the most lethal fighter aircraft in the world, we will show you its raw power and thrust-vectoring maneuvering capabilities as it executes maneuvers that no other combat-ready fighter aircraft in the world can perform. As today's demonstration begins, from your right, you'll see the Raptor execute a maximum power takeoff, producing more than 70,000 pounds of thrust from its powerful F-119 engines, allowing the Raptor to virtually leap off the runway in an amazing 1,000 feet. At a safe altitude, Captain Laterno will quickly loop the aircraft, reversing his flight path, then roll while diving straight down. So now it's time to stand up, move forward, and get ready. The show is about to begin.
Control Dr. Bullet. We're ready for Airshow. One good, one set.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the United States Air Force's F-22 Raptor. internal within seconds it's activating orders. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to dedicate this pass to the men and women of the Armed Forces of the United States and its allies, as well as their families who support them. We would also like to remember all the men and women of the Armed Forces and our allies who gave their lives in defense of their nations. This will be your best photo opportunity, so get your cameras ready to capture this salute. And now, from behind and to the right, the F-22 Raptor proudly presents the dedication pass. That's the ability to point its nose at will, even at extremely low airspeeds and high angles of attack. Watch closely as the aircraft pulls into the vertical and executes a 360-degree aileron roll. At altitude, the jet will flip backwards and level off. Execute an immediate 360-degree flat turn, then reverse the turn in the opposite direction. All at under 3,500 feet of altitude and under complete control. characteristics are phenomenal. Watch now as Captain Letourneau repositions the aircraft to ground right, reduces the power, slowing the Raptor down to less than 90 knots, and loads up on high angle of attack. After the pass, you'll once again feel the raw power of the jet as Captain Letourneau lights those afterburners and climbs straight into the vertical. Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, the Raptor's slow speed pass. The F-22 will now set up to perform a Hoover pitch. This maneuver is a double knife edge separated by an inverted tunnel, followed by a pitch to line up in preparation for heritage flight. This will be another great opportunity to catch the Raptor under camera during our demonstration. Ladies and gentlemen, named after the late legendary Bob Hoover, the Raptor's Hoover pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take a moment to describe the unique history of what you are about to watch. In 1997, The leaders of Air Combat Command assembled a select group of retired military and civilian performers to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the United States Air Force. In 2010, the Air Force Heritage Flight Foundation joined with the United States Air Force to keep this popular program flying. From this gathering was born the Heritage Flight, a unique visual representation of the Air Force history from the days of the Army Air Corps to the present. What started out as a one-time event has grown in popularity and demand, and now heritage flights are performed at air shows and special events in the United States and around the world. Please turn with me now and watch as this rare formation approaches from the right.
Oh.
So that all who see them will know that their freedom was won by the blood that
Flying in formation today is a World War II era B-38 piloted by Steve-O Hinton, and a United States Air Force F-22 piloted by Captain Nicholas Laz Letourneau.
know that freedom.
We would like to dedicate today's Heritage Flight to all the military veterans in attendance whose sacrifices over the years have helped preserve America's freedom. We hope you enjoy watching this rare formation of classic and current United States Air Force aircraft on our journey from heritage to horizons.